We are witnessing today the systematic disregard for these principles, especially on the part of some developed countries that should have a duty to set an example for others. Instead of promoting multilateralism, they adopt an openly protectionism and unilateralist stance. Furthermore, they never abandon their historical approach of intervening in the internal affairs of other countries, whether by direct means, sometimes using force, or by indirect means supporting coup d'etat. They lost their shame. They don't even care about appearances. They even abandoned their commitments with the international organizations they had created before and prefer to replace the United Nations with NATO. For this and other reasons, international organizations are facing a crisis of legitimacy and effectiveness, a symptom of the crisis of multilateralism. Let's be more straightforward. The crisis of multilateralism is a crisis of Western leadership. Instead of committing to inclusive multilateralism, the most powerful countries in the West are practicing selective multilateralism, trying to isolate China without success, and threatening other developing countries not aligned with their will. Furthermore, we see the US is striving to promote a Cold War mentality by arbitrarily dividing the world into democracies and autocracies. Fortunately, developing countries are highly keeping a relative distance from these US stratagems. However, although this distance may frustrate United States' plans to renew a Cold War, remaining silent is not an option either. Perhaps it is time to convene a new Bandung Conference. A conference for inclusive multilateralism would be in line with the China proposed Global Civilization Initiative, which advocates a real dialogue and inclusiveness among civilizations. The language of cooperation and peace must speak louder to save multilateralism, and the future of the humanity increasingly depends on developing countries. That means depends on us.